Greetings and hello, Find Us Alive listeners. It's me, Anna, writer and director, and your melting popsicle. It's too hot in here, and soon I am going to be a sticky puddle on the dashboard of your car. Why are you leaving your popsicles there? Today we have some new patrons to thank. A huge thanks to Wither Dragon 356, The Defective Pawn, Lopsided Lollipop, Cyrus Arcadius, Junie Gloom, Ren, Unuora, and Blue Eye. Thank you for supporting our work and helping us to make not only this show, but more shows in the future. If you want to hear your name at the start of an episode or get other cool stuff like merch, ad-free episodes, and access to exclusive streams, consider supporting us at patreon.com/hodgepodgeaudio. You can also give a one-time donation at hodgepodgeaudio.com. That's patreon.com/hodgepodgeaudio. Thank you so much and enjoy the episode.
What? Ingrid? How did you do that? Do it again. Come on. Do it again.
Why not?
I can't. I don't know. Maybe it's selfish of me, but I'm not exactly itching to go back. Or talk to anybody out there.
Neither am I.
Yeah, is anyone?
Sure. Yeah, plenty of us had breakdowns after getting zapped back in here.
Is it wrong that I'm a bit envious of that?
I don't think so.
I don't want the outside to be a place I dread returning to.
Well, the outside isn't the thing that you don't want to return to, right?
It's getting worse again.
If us being inside makes it worse, why didn't it stop entirely when we were out?
Ned! Open the door!
Christ, love, why are you yelling?
Yes, open it!
I'll get it.
Look! It was the first thing I could grab.
What did you do to it?
Yeah, I don't know. It was the first thing I could think of to grab with one hand. I had to rip it off the tripod.
Love, why is it so dirty?
Look. Why is Dumptruck so dirty?
Klein, he's dirty. It's dirt. Cave dirt. Outside dirt.
Has he done it again? Since the first times?
No, I think he's tired.
4 times so far.
Yeah, Ingrid said she saw him do it twice just by himself.
Has 64 said anything?
It's, no. Nothing yet. I don't know why she would be informed at all. I'm pretty sure they don't want her and her husband inspiring another volunteer effort. They were angry enough about the first one.
This is huge. Love, how did you get him to teleport outside?
I didn't get him to do anything. He just fucking did it. By himself. Because he's a smart boy. He's my genius boy.
What are the odds you could get him to do it again?
I've been trying.
No luck?
He's tired.
Did you see anyone?
I don't know.
Were there cameras?
There's this.
It looks like a camera.
It's not. It's a light.
Oh.
It was just the first thing I could grab. I don't know.
This is good. We could start using Dumptruck to move people out as soon as possible.
No,
Pardon?
they'll kill him.
No, they won't. Not if they can use him to get us out.
But what about after we're all out?
I don't know, Love, you can send him back in or something.
But what if they set traps? We don't know why he goes in and
What
out.
if we get sucked back in again?
I was thinking the same.
We still haven't, I mean, we still don't know why it happened.
We can't keep people in here if we have a viable means of escape. Especially a means that doesn't involve blowing someone up.
Oh, we don't know they'll hurt him. We could encourage them not to, love.
All of this is pointless anyway if we can't get him to do it on command.
We'll figure something out. Love,
What?
could I interest you in helping out research?
No. Not if it means sending Dumptruck out to get killed.
Yeah, we'll wait until after hours. We have the same 24 hours as the outside does, right?
Yeah, more or less.
Perfect. How's that? You game if we're only experimenting in the dark? We can scan for cameras. Real cameras, I mean.
Fine, but nobody goes out with him except me.
As far as we know, you're the only one he'll take anyway.
The hell was that?
It's been on the fritz.
Weird.
Klein was the only one who knew we were still in contact with the outside.
I don't know what he's waiting for, but it's irrelevant anyway. Because if we can get the potato to cooperate, we won't need the radio.
Do you think he could teleport out this whole time?
No.
Me neither. Alright, listen to Ingrid, okay?
I'll take care of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should talk. Later. After.
Okay.
Okay. I gotta go.
Yeah, me too. Bye.
Bye.
So, how is that gone?
We're talking later.
You two talk on the outside?
Not really.
Shame.
We were really far apart, different time zones.
Was she working nights again?
Yeah. But I don't think that was the biggest problem.
Well, glad you might be working it out. Shall we get started?
Yeah.
I could tell that Harley was hiding something from me. Hey, are you hiding something from me?
No. Yes.
Well, when are you going to tell me?
Oh, fine. Come in and close the door behind you. If anyone is going to be sympathetic to my reasoning, Cordell is on the radio.
Okay.
I muted myself. I haven't said anything back.
Why not?
I'm not feeling charitable toward the Foundation. I don't want to talk. Is that childish?
No. Screw them all.
Not Cordell, though.
Not Cordell.
But screw Cordell's boss.
Exactly. But seriously, though, why keep it a secret? Why mute yourself?
I figure that if we hold out long enough, they'll eventually stop thinking we're listening, and then maybe someone will slip up and say what they've been saying about us behind our backs.
That's not going to come from Cordell, though. And she's never going to stop assuming you're listening.
Maybe.
Are you giving Saito 1 the silent treatment?
I don't feel like cooperating after everything they put us through.
Well, good. Let him rot. No, we do need to communicate with them. We need to get everybody back out again.
I don't feel like I was ever out to begin with. Besides, communicate with them for what? All right, everyone, let's set up another bombing. Then maybe we can fast-track stocking explosives in town for the next time we get sucked back in.
Maybe we should tell them that we're not all insane.
What difference would it make?
I don't know. They wouldn't shoot at Love when they see her appear with Dumptruck.
They're going to contain us, Lank.
I don't know about
They're
that.
not going to let us all back out into the world again. They're not going to transfer us to new sites where we can lose our minds and crash more planes. There is no out after this.
Did Cordell say something?
You know I'm right.
What has Cordell been saying?
Listen for yourself.
To pre-escape levels. It's just as bad as it was before we got you out. Possibly worse, even. I can't get, regular updates on it. My news is about a week behind.
What did she say?
I think
It's
she's
probably
talking about
better
the
that way.
quakes.
Nobody has said anything to me about my broadcast to you, which is suspicious. I know Overwatch Command can hear me. I know they're monitoring the situation. The silence is making me, really nervous. Know what to?
Oh god, they are gonna contain us, aren't they?
There's nothing else you could, I don't know, say to him?
What else am I supposed to say?
I don't know. Maybe you'd respond to another language.
Hola!
Try setting another -1.
We already did 100 of those.
According to my notes, we did 5.
That's already enough. We know they don't make him go outside. He won't even go farther than the edge of the room.
What if we put one outside?
How would we do that when he won't go outside? And once I'm out there, he would have to come back in for us to see if it even worked.
Huh. Let's get highway. I want to try something.
The mood is difficult to describe. It is something between despondence and relief. 2 weeks is a very short amount of time. It's only half as long as we were out, but it was the only period when we were really out, not just on the other side of the rift and then shuffled into containment for quarantine. It felt like a dream to me. Not enough time to truly settle. Only enough to catch a glimpse of another life before waking up again. But this can't be reality either. Even 107 is only a dream. Real life is out there. We still don't know how or why we were all dragged back in. I'm tempted to call it a reprieve, but that's too easy. It's too easy to hide in here where the Foundation can't reach. It's tempting. 107 requires nothing of us. We can dream all we want in here. We can spin up ideas about all the ways we'll fix the system without the reality of looking into its face. How discouraging that it took 6 months to drum up that fight in us, and only 1 to dissolve it. If we can't find another way, we will be contained when we come out again. It's the obvious thing to do. It's the only thing to do. After Cordell, Noah, and all of the others rallying behind them got us out, the earthquakes stopped. For a time. And even when they started again, they weren't as severe. They're going to decide that releasing us from quarantine was premature. That they should have waited longer before they decided that we were not anomalous. Which we are. Either we are anomalous, or we are victims of the anomalous. But either way, Site 01 won't tolerate us vanishing again. And they're certainly going to get tired of expending resources to get us out. So it's back to the cells. Back to each her own standard humanoid containment unit. Back to our set, dressed apartments with nearly indestructible walls and expertly hidden cameras. Weekly mental health evaluations that are really just opportunities to gauge if we're planning to damage our own potentially dangerous anomalous bodies. The Foundation does not destroy anomalies. It doesn't let anomalies destroy themselves. Worse things can happen when they die. And what about it will be so different? I've spent the last 2 weeks in a dark, windowless office, alone, with very little to do but wait for distress signals that will never come. Return to my apartment after the sun has already come up. Draw my blackout curtains and sleep until sunset. Entombed, contained, employed. Not much changes.
Site 107. Come in, Site 107. Do you read? I have been officially notified that the earthquakes in Nevada have reached pre-escape levels of severity. I wish you would say something. Over and out.
Any luck?
We've completely cleared the building of -1 instances. Finally.
I met with Dumptruck.
Nah, he's being stubborn. Love thinks that maybe he's nervous when he's being watched.
Does he know he's being watched? Maybe it was a one-off.
Doubt it. Raddagher said he did it a bunch of times before he brought Love out. If we could get in communication with the outpost.
Harley thinks, he thinks they're gonna contain us. I think he's right.
Maybe. Doesn't change anything, though. We'll still have to get out. We'll run out of food if we don't.
Not if Dumptruck can get people in and out.
Yeah, well, right now he can't even get himself in and out, so...
What do you think is gonna happen when we get back out?
I don't know. They quarantine us for longer. Don't ask me stupid questions.
What did they have you doing? Were you leading another research team? Okay, you could have just said no.
Data entry.
Yikes.
I know.
I've been trying to, fix Xiao's memories.
Good luck with that.
I'm not trying to restore them. I know you need monastics for that. Klein. I'm not new.
Then what are you doing?
We're trying to piece together a picture from the gaps. It was their idea. Amnestics are less effective the longer the period you're trying to erase. Even if the memories are totally gone from your own head or suppressed or whatever, they can't undo the impact you had on the world. Like if you walked through the snow and then immediately forgot, your footprints would still be there. So you'd be able to put together that you walked through the snow a moment ago.
How's the progress been then?
They already figured out that they used to be ethics committee and that somehow they crossed the council. They said they've spent the last several weeks observing and cataloging in their own head to try to put together what happened. Nobody bothered lasering off their tattoos. They just implanted the idea that they were a pattern Xiao invented with a friend from grad school who had a tattoo needle. Like they were some kind of old mistake from their school days. It's kind of plausible if they ensured that Xiao never ended up in a room with any of the rest of us.
Huh. How'd that story hold up?
Not well. They didn't build up enough infrastructure with the false memories. Xiao didn't have any friends in grad school. I've been filling them in on everything that happened.
Why bother? They're just going to get wiped again once we're out. Same with the rest of us, probably.
It's something to do.
Sorry I didn't call. It's okay. I talked to some other people from the Rogue faction. Everybody got demoted. Nobody really talked. No, it's okay. It's just maybe we all could have tried a little bit harder. They weren't stopping us from talking. I called Lancaster a couple times at the beginning. I called you, but you didn't pick up.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I never found out where they put you.
Nebraska.
They sent me to Alabama.
Did you like it?
No, it sucked.
Mine too.
Yeah. No sailing in Nebraska.
Yeah.
I hope Dumptruck doesn't get us out for a while.
Really?
No. I kinda want a break. We could do anything we want in here.
Is that why he's not teleporting out? Because you don't want to leave?
Oh, shit, maybe it is.
Are you going to tell them?
Maybe.
Maintenance says we're going to run out of food soon.
Well, if Dumptruck can get me out, then I can get us more food.
But they're going to catch him. And you.
Nah, I'm too fast. You should transfer to Alabama.
Would you want me there?
Of course I would. I know it's not the ocean, but I've always wanted you around. Sometimes I just couldn't tell if that's where you wanted to be.
It is where I want to be.
Then promise, okay? Promise you'll try to transfer? Or call, at least.
Yeah. I promise.
There is no real reason to gather Lancaster, Klein, Raddagher, and Love into my office to convene anymore. We don't share secrets the others can't access. It is difficult to shake myself from the mindset that friendship needs to be professionally justified. So if I were to tell Dr. Klein, former acting site director at former Site 107, that following her last attempt at contact, I have heard nothing from Cordell, would I be telling her as a friend or as a subordinate? It is the morning of our 4th day back inside. For the first 3, Cordell would reach out for a response at minimum every 4 hours, usually with asides in between, until her shift was over. Since her last notification that the earthquakes are once again back at peak severity, I have heard nothing. Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised. She was bound to give up eventually. I suspected that eventually would take longer than a few days. I suppose I could unmute my own equipment and try reaching out myself. But what if Site 01 is baiting me to respond? I am nervous. I should be more comfortable with silence from the outside. I have so much experience. But I can't help but feel like something is wrong. Then again, everything is wrong.
Harley, breakthrough! We got Love out again. We think we have a way to get Dumptruck to teleport on command.
Great news. Can I watch?
Sure, once we get the device built.
Ooh, a device. I'm on my way down.
Those haven't come in. Harley, don't talk to them. Don't take escape offers. Stay inside, Harley. There's a termination order. Hey, get off me! Harley!
Cordell!
There's a termination order! They're going to kill you! Once we get you out, they're going to kill you all!
Episode 67 was written and produced by Anna Maguire. The voice of Harley is Logan Laidlaw. The voice of Klein is Taschia Ritter. The voice of Lancaster is Jackson McMurray. The voice of Agent Love is Tabitha Bardall. The voice of Raddagher is Anna Maguire. The voice of Cordell is Ashley Quills. Original music by Jackson McMurray. If you like our show and want to support us, sign up for our newsletter at hodgepodgeaudio.com. This podcast, along with all content relating to the SCP Foundation, is released under a Creative Commons Share-alike 3.0 license. Thank you for listening.